Let the ocean wash away the expectations of others. You are not a machine built for production. You are a human being built for experiencing. Surrender to the rhythm of the tides. Just as the sea recedes and returns, your energy and focus will also have their own natural, perfect cycles. You are as unique and precious as this shell, shaped by the pressures and the movements of a life that is uniquely yours and nobody else's. The bird does not struggle to fly, it simply trusts the wind. Can you learn to trust the invisible forces that are guiding your life right now? Feel the freedom that comes with letting go. You don't have to carry the weight of the world on your shoulders. Just breathe and be here. Do not force the flower to bloom before the spring has arrived. You're still exactly on your own schedule, whether the world sees it. Peace is not the absence of trouble, but the presence of self. You are finding that peace right now in the quiet heart of the evening. Create your own sanctuary, protect your inner peace from the noise of the world. This is the space where your true self can finally breathe freely. You are enough. You have always been enough. The world may forget, but your soul remembers its own worth and its own eternal shining light. If these words touch your heart, leave a sign below, a word, an icon, or just a statement. I am here and I am okay. We are a community of quiet souls, each carrying our own light. Even in our separate journeys, we are never truly alone in this world. Your voice matters. Your story matters. By sharing your presence, you give others the courage to stand in their own truth and their own light. In this space, we recognize each other. We are the ones who have wandered in the dark and found that the light was always within us. Thank you for walking this path with me today. Your willingness to listen is a gift to yourself and to the collective heart of humanity. Be a lighthouse for yourself. Let your own inner peace guide you through the fog of uncertainty and back to the shore of your soul. We may be on different roads, but we are walking each other home. In this shared loneliness, we find the deepest and most profound connections. Go forth with the knowledge that you are whole. The world has not forgotten you. It is simply waiting for the version of you that is emerging. The light has returned as it always does. Carry the lessons of the shadows with you, for they are the foundation of your new bright strength. You are not alone. You have never been alone. We are all breathing the same air and reaching for the same stars in our own way. May you find deep peace in the darkness until your own sun finally wakes up. Thank you for being here with me during this quiet moment. Peace be with you on your journey. Remember to be kind to yourself as you navigate the beautiful and mysterious path of becoming who you are. This is a sacred period where your body and soul are reorganizing themselves, preparing for a new form. You're not stagnant, you're currently transforming. The struggle inside the cocoon is what gives the butterfly the strength to fly. Without this pressure, the wings would never be strong enough for flight. You are in the middle of your own quiet revolution. Just because the world cannot see the movement doesn't mean you aren't progressing toward your peak. Soft water eventually breaks the hardest stone. Your quiet persistence in the face of invisibility is carving a unique path that only you can walk. Growth often happens in the shadows away from the prying eyes of society. Trust the process of your own evolution, even when it feels painfully slow. Deep roots are grown in the dark. The taller you wish to stand in the light, the deeper you must go into the silence of yourself. The universe isn't ignoring you, it is protecting you while you develop the strength needed for the next chapter of your incredible unfolding life story. Wait for the right moment. Nature never hurries, yet everything is accomplished. You are a part of that same perfect divine and natural timing. Even in the most difficult conditions, life finds a way to reach for the light. You are that resilient spirit breaking through the hardest of times. Finding yourself isn't about discovering a formula for success, but accepting the natural rhythm of your soul. Learn to love the silences without any answers. Each step you take in this forest of uncertainty is a step closer to your truth. There is no wrong direction when you are searching within. In the quietude of nature, the noise of the world's expectations begins to fade. You are left with only the simple truth of your own heartbeat. Acceptance is the first step toward true inner peace. When you stop fighting the silence, you begin to hear the beautiful song your heart is singing. Life is like these tea leaves, swirling in a pattern we don't always understand. But even in the chaos, there is a certain quiet beauty. Connect with the world around you, feel the ancient strength of the trees that have stood for centuries, witnessing the ebb and flow of time. The animals do not worry about tomorrow, they exist entirely in the now. Can you grant yourself the same grace just for this one single moment? Release the need to be understood by everyone. Your journey is your own, and the only person who needs to truly know you is you. In the deep darkness of the unknown, you can finally see the true light radiating from within yourself, a light that the world's noise often hides. Your inner compass is recalibrating. The loss of direction you feel is actually the alignment of your soul with a much higher and truer purpose. Express the feelings that have no names, write, draw, or simply breathe. Give your soul a voice in this world that often tries to silence it. The end of the day is not an end, but a transition. Just like the sun, you will rise again. Refreshed by the stillness of the night, there is a fire inside you that cannot be extinguished by loneliness. It is the flame of your essence burning bright in the heart of winter. Warm yourself in the glow of your own self discovery. You're finding that you are enough exactly as you are without any external validation or praise. You're becoming more resilient with every passing moment. The heat of your current struggle is forging a heart of pure and unbreakable gold today. Look up and realize how small your worries are in the face of the cosmos. You are a child of the stars, perfectly placed in time. The universe is not cold and indifferent. It is a vast, interconnected web of life. You are a vital thread in this beautiful and eternal tapestry. Even in the deepest night, there is life and light if you know where to look. Your own inner glow is becoming visible in the dark. Rest now knowing that the work of transformation continues even while you sleep. You're being held by the gentle hands of the infinite universe. Tomorrow is a new canvas, and you are the artist. You have gained the wisdom of the night to carry into the light of the day. The transition is complete. You are no longer the person you were when the sun set. You have found a strength that only silence provides. I give you permission to rest, to not be successful yet, and to simply exist without having to prove anything to the world today. You did not find this video by accident. In the frantic rush of modern life, maybe you paused because of a deep, familiar feeling of isolation. Let your breath synchronize with this quiet, expansive space. I am not here to rush you, but to tell you that your very presence is a miracle. In a world that demands constant movement, your decision to stop and reflect is an act of bravery. You are seen even in the quietest moments. There is a silent conversation happening between your soul and the universe right now. Can you feel the gentle tug of belonging despite the overwhelming loneliness? Take a deep breath and let the coolness of the morning air ground you. You are part of this landscape as vital as the water and wind. Often we feel invisible because we are looking for validation in the wrong places. Today, let the earth itself acknowledge your quiet and steady steps forward. Every ripple on this lake tells a story of existence. Your life, however quiet it may seem, is creating waves that reach further than you can imagine. The fog is lifting, not just from the lake, but perhaps from your heart as well. There is clarity waiting for you in the stillness of today. Sit with yourself for a moment. You do not need to be anywhere else or be anyone else. This moment of pure being is your greatest strength. Take this moment to acknowledge that you are here, breathing and existing. Your journey matters, even if the destination feels like it is still very far. There are days when the world moves forward, seemingly forgetting you exist. Loneliness isn't being alone, it is feeling left behind in the race of success. Time feels different when you are waiting for a sign. Each grain of sand represents a thought, a worry, or a silent prayer for a breakthrough. Outside, the world is a blur of motion and noise. Inside, you are standing still, wondering if you will ever find your place in that chaotic flow. The weight of this exhaustion, this sense of being adrift in a sea of faces, I understand it. It is a heavy burden to carry alone. Your fatigue is not just physical, it is a weariness of the soul that has been searching for a harbor for far too long in the dark. The uncertainty of the future can feel like a vast, dark ocean. It is hard to keep swimming when you cannot see the shore through the mist. The stillness is not your enemy, though it feels like a cage. It is the heavy silence of a seed buried deep within the frozen winter ground. The face you see in the mirror might look lost, but beneath that surface is a resilience that has carried you through every storm you faced. It is okay to feel like you are fading. Even the most beautiful things have seasons of dormancy where they must shed their old, tired layers. The weight of uncertainty can feel like lead pressing down on a tiny seed that has only just begun to sprout beneath the cold, dark earth. But remember, the darkness of the soil is not a grave, it is a womb. Everything that grows tall first spends time in the hidden depths. Did you know that before a mountain touches the clouds, it spends millions of years silently shifting and building pressure beneath the Earth's surface? Your loneliness is not a bottomless pit, it is a protective cocoon. It is a space designed for a radical transformation that requires total, absolute silence.